Welcome back. We are doing our second class in level 2 of the Externalizing Behaviors module, and today we are going to review all of the skills that you have been learning and work on some problem solving. So, to get us started on our review, and then after that we'll do some homework. So for orientation video, we worked on learning how to identify your concerns about your child's behaviors and then really start to put energy into noticing your child's positive behaviors. In the second video, which was about behaviors and consequences, we talked about identifying the positive opposite, which is the positive alternative to the problem behavior. So if they were going to go down the problem behavior path, it would be this gray one. And we worked on really trying to discourage that path by mostly ignoring it as long as it's not a safety issue, and instead really highlight the positive alternative and put lots of energy into helping your child have that behavior and reward and praise when they do, so that they go through this colorful positive pathway. In our next video, we talked about how to be really building that positive home environment that you and your child and everybody else in the home probably want. And we worked on developing one-on-one time for you and your child, even if that's 5 minutes while driving them to school, doing something that you both enjoy and find a way to connect in that protected one-on-one time. We talked about developing an incentive system where you sit down with your child and you really identify, hey, when you do this positive behavior, I'm going to give you a reward. And then really working on effective praise, which is effusive, it's true to your character, and it's experienced as positive for your child, and it happens immediately after the positive behavior. We talked about timeout, which is a skill that works for our kids who are not having unsafe behaviors. So we recommended for families where kids are having unsafe behaviors that this might not be a skill to do yet, but for the kiddos and families that are, you prepare by you thinking through what are the ground rules of timeout, and then sitting down with your child and talking them through the rules that they understand really clearly, and then implementing the rules. Timeout is best used for an identified behavior and for about 10 minutes, definitely no more than 20. It's not effective past that amount of time. For all of our families, we can do attending and planned ignoring. Attending is really when you pay attention to positive behaviors and you choose to ignore negative behaviors as long as they're not safety issues. That really, it's hard to overemphasize what an impact that has on an adolescent or a child, that they're just not getting that attention for negative behaviors. And for your child, they might be used to getting yelled at for negative behaviors, but at least that's attention. Now they're not getting that attention at all, and instead they're getting attention when they do something even slightly positive, which is a whole new dynamic for you and your child to engage in. And as a summary, this whole video course and in your efforts in this video course are for you to be really building that positive relationship that both you and your child want, for you to be developing clear rules at home so that your child knows what to do to get positive attention and knows that when they misbehave, they're not going to get attention, they're going to get ignored. And that you are able to maintain a safe home environment. As always, I do want to say, give credit to Alan Kasdan and the Parent Management Training book that is publicly available. If you like to read, this is a book you can actually seek out in your free time. Thank you so much.